All right, guys. Looks like we're ready to go live. I think they went live by accident, but yeah. So every day, guys, 9 a.m. We're gonna be live. We're gonna be we usually trade 9 a.m. Tomorrow will be 10:30 on the live stream tomorrow in the morning. We're up over 300 pips, guys. We take one win and then we go our separate ways and have a nice day. We try to get it over quick. It's just a good way to start the day, man. If you're into trading and you know. So be on the live stream tomorrow on this channel, guys. Like the video, subscribe. Oh, they knocked us out. Yeah, I thought it was a little early. Hold on, guys. Let me grab something here. Yeah, it must have went live by accident. Yeah, so we'll be live here again tomorrow, guys. 10:30. Live Forex trading. Like we do every day. So we'll see you then. Make sure you tune in, guys. All right. Hopefully tonight we're going to get the go ahead. We're supposed to be starting, I think on the 7th. Right, we're gonna start voting. Then I think on the 9th, the winning token will be released, and we're all gonna buy it. All right, guys. So that's the plan. Let's see what the update is tonight. He said he'd be on and update us. So let's see what happens, guys. I'm excited, man, about this project, guys. If you're not in this project, man, I think you're making a mistake. I've never seen anything like this. As soon as I've seen and really understood, got to read between the lines a little bit, guys. But as soon as I understood how this utility was going to work, man, I was all in. And I think you guys should be too, man. The only reason I'm sharing this so much, guys, is because I'm excited about it. And I don't want you guys to miss it, man. That's just the way it is. I feel bad if this thing goes. I know this is an easy $20 token, man. I was saying $10. I think it's more. The tokenomics is unbelievable, guys. There's only 44 million tokens for the first 5 years. There's only 88,888,888 tokens in total. And they won't be released. They won't all be released for 5 years. Put it this way: when I used to own SHIB, right? There's so many tokens, bro. I had 96 million tokens of SHIB by myself. Okay, I had more tokens of SHIB than exist in this whole project here, man. So think about that, guys. This thing is gonna fly. Once people realize what's going on with this utility, it's gonna fly, man. That's it. You've been told, man. That's all. You can never say I didn't tell you. All right, guys. So that's the deal, man. I'm in this, man. To $25, I think. Maybe I'll get out. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited about it, man. We should be starting any second. These guys are usually right on time, man. You know, guys, those pages I shared in the chat, you can use those pages to to share the opportunity if you want. They look great on the phone too. Click it on the phone. Okay, you can share those pages and build a team if you're interested in building a team. You don't have to with anything, but if you want to build a team, you can use those pages. You just rebrand them. You just put your affiliate link in the spot on the bottom. Click save. Right? Rebrand. It says click rebrand. Then copy the link out of the browser and paste it into a notepad. And that's your page. That's your version of the page. You could test it by posting your link and hovering over the sign up button, and you should see your sign up link in the bottom left hand corner on Google Chrome, at least. That's on Google Chrome. I know that. All right, guys. Looks like we're ready to go again. I'll see you guys in the morning, 10:30 here, man, for trading.
How's everybody doing? Good. I see a lot of people here. A lot of people. You know what I forgot to do? I actually forgot to make it so that everyone doesn't share their video, but that's okay. In the past, we used to have everybody share their video, and I actually kind of like seeing you guys. But we had some of the issues that we had. So you know, we had to make it so that everybody wouldn't share all at once like that, but it's okay. It's all good. And there's some people that have it muted too. If you could mute yourself, if you have any background noise, just mute yourself. I'm kind of going through and doing it now, but appreciate it. Appreciate it. How's everybody tonight? We are going to go, I'm going to go look into the Telegram. Just fix these little tools here. I'll admit, I was a little bit late to the punch tonight. Just a lot of stuff going on, and then family, and you know, I got 5 kids. I don't know, most of you guys probably don't know that about me. I got 5 kids, and 4 of them still at home. So lots going on. Had to get through dinner, had to make it back to my office, and here we are. So I was a little bit late, and I'd forgotten completely to organize the calls where everybody wasn't muted, and videos and stuff like that. So not that I don't love seeing you guys, though. I love seeing everybody, actually. But let's see here. Let's go down the list. But tell us where you're from in the Telegram if you haven't done so. Good to see all of you and hear from you. And we'll be getting this call started here real soon. I know I'm a little bit late getting going. We've got 3 after already. I can't believe how time flies. Brian had some issues with his internet tonight. He said his internet at home was just not working. So he said he might not make the call tonight. We're always going to miss it when Brian's not here. Let's see if he's here. I think he might be. Well, I'm going to unmute it, Brian. Let's see if it's Brian. Is that you, Brian? Anyway, Brian, if you come on, great. If not, I understand. No worries. All right, so let's see. You can share your video too. Let me make it so you can. No, I can't share my video. Okay. we want to see you, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
They don't all just want me to take up the screen.
Mark, if I mute back out, I'll be locked out, right?
Technically, yes. I would have,
Yeah,
to, have to do it. You still got that background noise going on?
Exactly.
Okay, that's fine. No worries. Just let me know. Like, you could text me. If
I'll
you want.
text you. Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'm looking for Keith too. Where's Keith? Here we go. All right, Keith, come on out, buddy. Let's see. Keith, you can share your video too. See Kevin Blake Weldon in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Alrighty. Gotcha, Keith. Gotcha. I don't know if T. Lamont is on. He said he was on last night, but I couldn't find him, and I still can't find him. Yeah, oh, there he is. I see it. I see it now. Okay. He's a little late to the dance, too. Okay. You with us, T. Lamont?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. And you can share your video, too.
Oh, friend.
There you go. All right, good. All right, let's get the call started. We're a little bit late running, but let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to click record. Excuse me.
Recording in progress.
Okay, again, welcome everybody. Those of you that are live, Sosana family, welcome to the call. And those of you listening to the recording and all you new members out there, welcome to the Sosana family. And it's already Tuesday night, and here we are. David said if he was on tonight, he would be announcing nominations are open tonight, which obviously means they're going to be open tomorrow. So everybody get ready for tomorrow when we open up nominations and we get the show on the road, and it's going to be fun. And so again, I want to reiterate to you guys, this is going to be the beginning of the second phase of challenges, because we went through our first phase with the affiliates, you know, with the affiliate challenges, the KYC, you know, all that stuff. Now let's get ready for the next phase of challenges that's obviously coming inevitably. And I hope you guys can all come on and make me eat crow and say, no, what are you talking about? What challenges? I don't even know what you mean. It's Brian Perfect. Hey, I would love to be wrong. But chances are when you do something new, you're going to have challenges. So, but just know, just like we worked out the affiliate challenges, that thing's running like a fine-oiled machine. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's running real good. I want to tell you guys a story real quick. Quick story. I'm just going to share it with you. My son is 20 years old, okay, and he's a baseball player, great baseball player, plays for Central Arkansas, and he doesn't know anything about crypto, but he loves Sosana. Like ever since he's gotten to understand what Sosana is, him and some of his friends that room with him, they're like, wow, what an awesome idea, what a great concept. Even he gets it, right? And that's what I think is going to happen. I told you guys we're going to go viral, not just in the crypto community. We're going to go viral everywhere, all over the place. There are going to be all kinds of people, and I've already heard it, of people that come into our company that have never done anything in crypto before in their life, and they're going to be a part of our community. And this is going to be the best start that they never could have even dreamed of. Because eventually, when everything's working like it's supposed to, it's going to be a final load machine. It's going to be a safe haven community. And we know that the goal is to replace Telegram and to give our community a place where it's safe, away from the scammers. And that's also going to be providing a community similar to other crypto projects, especially initially on the Solana network, right? All that stuff's going to happen. But let me get into my story. So I told him today, I just texted him today. I was like, you know what? I almost forgot. You really need to be an affiliate. He goes, why? What do you mean? I said, well, you're going to want to get in and you're going to want to be able to vote, right? You're going to want to be able to, I mean, you can become just a KYC only, but nobody really wants to do that if they know what's going on, because everybody wants to eventually be able to vote for pre-launch projects, not just live projects that are on the Solana network. So I just texted him back. I said, you just want to be able to do it. You want to get in as a founder now. It's only $99 in Sosana. He's got some Sosana. So he says, okay, fine. How do I do it? I said, let me get you a link. So I went and got Lori's link, because I'm not an affiliate. So I went and got Lori's link, and I sent it over to him. And he started asking me questions. And I said, don't ask me any questions. I want you to go completely through that tutorial, as new as you are to crypto. Let's just see if you have any issues. Just go through the tutorial and see what you think. So he goes through the tutorial. He gets completely through the sign-up process, and he says, okay, I'm done. I'm like, awesome. Okay, that was great. So then I basically said, now what you got to do is you got to KYC. He's like, what's that? I said, it's important. You can't vote without it, right? If you want to get paid, you got to KYC. Okay. And something occurred to me when I told him that. This amazing feeling that I didn't expect just kind of came over me. And he goes to get KYC, and boom, right through the process, not even another question, just said, okay, done. I'm like, boom. And I just felt like, okay, here's a great example of the system's working like it's supposed to. But then I just started having this feeling, these thoughts of like, you know what? What I just experienced with my own son is what people all over the world are going to be experiencing. They're going to be going to their friends, their families, their business contacts, whatever. And they're going to say, man, you got to get into this Sosana thing, because you can actually vote for quality projects, learn about quality projects, and get paid for doing it if you vote for the winning project. Not to mention, they're going to reveal it at 7 p.m. every Monday night Eastern time, and you're going to have to be there every Monday night, and that's what's going to happen. And I can just see people starting to share it. And I was in that situation of like, he's like, what's this? What's that? And I just easily told him, I said, well, if you want to get paid, then you got to do it. Okay. And I think that's what's going to happen. People are going to, I mean, it really gave me this perspective, like, what are we doing here? This is incredible. We're given a place where people can get paid. Like, people are going to be able to come into this thing and have $50 worth of Sosana and have a chance to get paid every 2 weeks. Get paid. Not just make money potentially from the token going up, which we believe in, right? Which is all every other crypto project is it's all about their token, right? It's all about, hey, buy low, sell high, make money on their token. Hopefully that's what you're hoping for, right? But in this, it's like, you got to get into this and participate, because you got a way to actually create another income. And if you think about it, how can that not go viral? Like, I felt myself in that situation. And this is one of the first times in my life, it's probably the second time in my life that I can recall, where I just felt like there was just this inevitable thing that's about to come to pass of just success and prosperity, and just not just for me, but I'm thinking about the whole community. All of you guys that are here right now, I feel like you're in this with us, right? You're here and you're in this with us. And I just get this feeling After that simple process of just taking my son through how to get signed up and trying to give him as little information as possible, just so that I could see how the system worked for someone that has almost no experience. And to see him go through that, it made me think, wow, that alone is going to be why we're going to be so successful with this project. And I just got this feeling of inevitability. What is it like to bring people into a project where it's not just about the token? It's about getting paid just participating in the utility. You get to get paid. You don't have to pay to play. You have to hold to play. And it's just $50 in Sosana so that you can actually vote on nominated projects. And if you want to nominate projects, no, you don't have to spend 500. You have to hold 500. It's like going to people and saying, just prove to me you got a little money in the bank and I'll let you play. Isn't that amazing? I've never known a business concept like that for a community where you can actually potentially, and I say this without giving financial advice, and I say potentially, change people's lives financially, even if the token isn't successful. Why is that important? Not because the token might not be successful, because we know that it's going to be. We believe that, right? But what about the people who get in when Sosana's $200 a token, $300 a token? Who knows, maybe $1,000 a token. Why would those people still join? Because at that point, it's no longer even about the token. It's about the utility. And I just know that this is going to happen in my heart. I believe this, right? And without giving financial advice, I believe this. That the potential is we're going to hear stories of people that have come into this and said, man, I was holding $50, $50 in Sosana, in the Sosana project. I voted for this project. And I actually voted for the winning project. And then I got airdropped of value. I'm not even going to throw it out, but they got airdropped that project. And then later, weeks later, months later, who knows when, that project that the community voted for exponentially grew 5x, 10x, 20x, 100x, whatever. And you're going to hear story after story after story of people like that. And in many cases, like my son, it's going to be their first experience in cryptocurrency ever. Like it's going to be the first thing that they've ever even experienced in their lives. And then for some people who have tremendous experience, it's going to blow their minds when they've been here. Man, I've been in crypto since 2017, and it's been a lot of ups and downs, but I've never seen anything like this where all I had to do was hold $50 worth of Sosana and actually have an opportunity to potentially change my life financially with so little. I mean, to me, it just really hit home today, full circle. And it's not that I didn't have the vision before. I've shared that vision with you guys multiple times. But to experience it in that way was a very special experience for me. And I want you guys to experience that. I want you to share this opportunity, even with people who you think won't be interested. Just bring them to our calls. Get them interested. I'm not telling you to go pitch somebody on this thing. Bring them to either one of our calls live like this, which, by the way, very soon, Brian and I are going to be rolling up our sleeves with the professor, with Keith, everybody, Kevin, Brad, Lori. I mean, I'll just leave out some names I know, but Mr. Live, Peter, we're going to bring it every Monday through Thursday night, okay, to a point where we're going to share this vision over and over and over, because it's not going to be about talking. It's not going to be, talking about challenges that we're overcoming or answering questions about challenges and glitches and bugs and blah, blah, blah. All that stuff's going to be behind us. And all we're going to be doing is running this fine oil machine and changing the crypto world forever. And we're going to be inviting people over and over. And then eventually you're going to see, what do we have, 102 people on this call tonight? You're going to eventually look in there and go, oh my gosh, there's 1,000 people in there. And then the next week, oh my gosh, there's 1,500 people in there. 2,000 people, 20,000 people, 30,000 people. That's what's going to happen. And you guys are here before it all happens. And that's what's so amazing. But what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to, and I'm not going to be able to do it sufficiently, I already know. But I'm trying to give you guys, I'm trying to share with you the feeling that I have right now about the inevitability of where Sosana's headed. Like, I already know it. Like, it's just, what's stopping us, if you think about it? I mean, a few bugs, a few glitches, that ain't going to stop us. I mean, is someone going in there and saying, man, I'm trying to vote. For some reason, I can't vote. And then we fix the problem. And by next election, they're voting without an issue. That's going to happen. Probably, right? But once we get through all those challenges, which I feel is inevitable, because this team is too committed for it not to happen. Now it's just a matter of going from election to election to election. And then eventually other crypto communities are going to find out about Sosana, and they're going to want to nominate their projects, and they're going to want to bring their communities with them. And they're going to say everybody needs to at least hold $50 worth of Sosana. Now, who's going to experience that process, win or lose, and not want to come back 2 weeks later and not talk about it if they win? I mean, good news travels fast. Nothing travels like that. I mean, let me tell you, when something big happens to someone in crypto, they have to tell their friends. They got to be like, because in this way, it's the most approachable way to consider a crypto opportunity, because it's not about, oh, let's get into this project. Let's buy the token and hope that the token goes up. It's not about that anymore. Not with Sosana. It's about helping people find quality projects and helping them get paid in the process. And everybody's here for the same reason. Number one, to find quality projects. Number two, to get paid. And we're the only crypto project in history that's going to help them do that in this way. Yeah. Think about it. There's a lot of tokens out there that people got in early and they made money and they made fortunes. We've heard all the stories, right? The few and far between stories. But imagine the stories that we're going to hear one after the other of people voting for projects every 2 weeks and saying, man, I voted for the winning token again. And wow, this is amazing. And it's not just about voting for the winning token. It's also being there. You get to discover new projects that the community nominates, and those nominations get forged through the community in that election. And every 2 weeks, you're going to get to discover something brand new that you didn't know about before. Every other crypto project is about their project, about their utility, about their growth. Let's show the world who we are. Let's grow. And that's great. Nothing wrong with it. But what if you had something new every 2 weeks? When has a crypto project been able to offer something brand new and exciting every 2 weeks? Who's not going to be coming back for that every 2 weeks? Why would we not continue to grow election after election after election? Do you see my point? Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's why I had to share that with you. I'm trying as hard as I can right now to share this feeling of inevitability that I personally have of how much success this company's going to have and how fortunate you guys are to be here right now. And you know what? Don't keep it a secret. Tell your friends, because if my son, who's 20 years old and playing baseball and has never done anything crypto in his life, that kid has never had a crypto wallet, never owned a piece of crypto, that never cared, right, in his whole life. And it probably took him about 5 to 10 minutes to get set up, become an affiliate, get KYC'd, and now he's ready to vote. And he can't wait. And it's awesome. And I want that experience to be with you and your friends and your people and their sons and their daughters and everybody else. I want you guys all to experience that. And so I just had to share that story with you guys. Professor, you got anything for tonight? Oh, man, you're cutting out. You're cutting out.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can barely hear you.
Wow, that's interesting. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, let me check my audio.
Yeah, getting better.
Not sure why.
It's you're coming in and then coming out again.
Hey, you got to shoot that hairdo up to the mic, Professor.
You don't have any computer and seeing on my that should be
Are you figuring out that mic's situation? Let me tell you guys something else that just came to me. I am going to, as promised, tomorrow, I'm going to be delivering you guys the first tutorial of Benny about finding quality projects. Now, again, there's a lot of moving parts to it. Be patient with yourself in the process. If you're brand new to this process, but you're excited about the adventure, I'm just going to tell you, be patient. And those of you that are experts, you're going to know more than what I share in this first video. I know some of you are going to be like, oh man, you left this out. You left that out. Please send me a direct message. I don't have any ego when it comes to this. Okay. We are a community, and we're a community for a reason. We're a family. This is Sosana family. I keep saying that. Well, I mean that not just in word, but in practice. I want you guys to DM me suggestions that you have. If you're like, Mark, I saw your tutorial. It was great, but you left out this or you left out that. Please open door. I want you guys to know that you can share that with me because I'm very open to those suggestions. I may not always agree with it. I may come back to you and say, well, I left that out because or whatever. But some of you people out there are going to teach me things. I know that. I don't know everything. I'm not the expert. I'm just a guy who knows enough to share with you guys, especially some of you that are new, to get you on the right track and to get you going. Okay, that's my goal for this tutorial. So I'm going to get it out. It's going to be the first of many. There will be multiple tutorials. This is going to come in phases. But the first tutorial is going to help you get off the ground and get you in the trenches and get you started at hunting for gems. I call them gems, but really quality crypto projects. And just remember this, I'll say it in the tutorial and I'll say it now, that when you're looking for crypto projects, just know that before you nominate a project, make sure, I've said this to some of you already, make sure that it's a project that you really believe in and that you in your heart think, man, I would vote for this project. I love this project. If you don't feel that way about the project, if you have, oh, I don't know, I mean, I have $500 in Sosana, I feel like I just got a nominated project. No, don't do that because you'll be wasting your vote. Because remember, the system is set up to where you cannot vote for a project other than the project that you nominate if you nominate a project. Let me repeat that. If you nominate a project, that means you can't vote for another project. That means your vote is already cast. The only thing, well, I don't even know to say that it's already cast. I'm just saying it's the only project you're going to be able to vote for. If you nominate a project, it's the only project that you're going to be able to vote for. And so don't waste your vote by just throwing out a nomination, because we did that so that we would clearly have the most quality nominated projects out there and people wouldn't just throw stuff in there to throw stuff in there, because we don't need more shiny objects, right? We're here to throw out the shiny objects, uplift the quality projects, and that's actually what we're doing. Okay, Professor, how's that mic coming along? Not good. Not good, man. That's okay. Maybe you call in on your cell. Keith, you with us?
Yeah, I am. Just real quick, one thing, the only thing I've got right here, just to make sure the new people, all the old guys here and gals, we know this, but there might be a lot of new people here. Just make sure they understand that voting and nominating is an optional thing.
Yes.
It's not mandatory to participate in the program.
Exactly. Yes. If you're just someone who says, "Man, I believe in the Sosana project. I'm going to get a hold of this token, and I believe in where we're headed." There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I believe that that's going to be few and far between, because most people realize, hey, for holding that token, come in and vote. But yes, of course, there's going to be some people that say, man, I don't know how to vote. I don't want to know. I don't care. That's fine. If that's where you're at, absolutely. We still welcome you to the Sosana family. And also, you're still, I think, it's okay. It's up to you, but I still think you're going to want to be an affiliate, because as an affiliate, you're going to have access to pre-launch projects, which means projects before they even go live, oftentimes before they even have websites, right? And those projects are going to come into our affiliate community hub, and they're going to be holding AMAs and Zooms, and they're going to be introducing themselves to our community. And get this, every single one of those projects that come through there are going to be KYC through our strict system. We're not just going to let anybody and everybody come and share their token project with our safe haven community. We're not going to do that. We're going to have just real projects come to us that are KYC. We know who they are. Thank God. Isn't it about time that before you got into a crypto project and decided to become an investor in their project, that you actually know who they are, that you know they're real people, right? That's just a whole nother way we're going to be a safe haven. You see that S behind me? I know for me it says backwards, but it's an S, right? Well, that doesn't just stand for Sosana. To me, it also stands for safe, because that's really what we're all about. We're trying to create that safe haven. Now, does that mean we're going to be perfect? No. Does that mean no one's ever going to have a problem or run into some bad actors? No. What it means is it's going to exponentially give people a much greater chance to be in a place that's safe. And we're going to try to do that all the way to the very end, from beginning to end. Anything else you want to share, Keith? And if you want to come out on video, I'll let you. Okay.
That's it, bro. That's it. No,
Okay.
I was on video. I turned it off.
Yep. No worries. No worries, buddy.
Don't have my lipstick on tonight.
Yeah, you might need that, huh? I don't think you need it. All right. Anything else? Any Professor? Well, dadgummit, Professor. You want to call in on cell phone? Go for it. If you do, you're gonna have to let me know. But all right, so that's kind of what I wanted to share with you tonight. I know this wasn't a long call. Let me go ahead and open it up for a few questions real quick. Alec, I'm gonna start somewhere, and if I missed it, just, if your question's above the one that I read, then you need to just ask it again, because it's hard for me to scroll all the way up all through all this stuff. Let me go up here. All right, I'm just gonna start with Sabir. I hope I pronounced that right. When will you guys begin marketing Sosana? That's gonna come very soon after the first election. And David is more of an expert when it comes to cold marketing. I'm not the cold marketing guy. Although I will say I do have a lot of experience in cold marketing with other things. But the cold market, I can tell you guys right now, marketing is definitely an important thing. Obviously, that's why 1/2 of 1% of every transaction is going to go towards our marketing efforts, which, as you can tell, if you really think about it, is going to be huge. But we could blow this thing out of the water without any marketing. When people experience what we have and what we're about to do, not to mention we've got affiliates out there already doing it, this thing's going to blow up. But does David intend to pour gas on the fire with marketing? Absolutely. And it's in all of your best interest. It's going to serve the community in a huge way. So I hope that kind of answered your question. I thought the marketing process would begin before the voting takes place. No, the voting is going to actually, because all of this work and all of this effort, Sabir, is going into getting the contracts up. And of course, the final contract is going to be the distribution. Like, in other words, there's going to be a cliff period of what is going to be actually a year process. It was going to be 6 months. We decided to make it a year. And there's going to be a token distribution process. That means the owner's wallet, that big fat wallet that you see, like if you go to Bubble Maps or wherever you see it, you'll see this big old fat bubble, right? That wallet is called the owner's wallet. It is currently unlocked. It is not locked yet. It's about to be locked because they're going to implement a smart contract with token distribution, a very strategic token distribution that is in the best interest of our community, okay, to leak out our token supply in a slow way, so that it could give, in the long run, more people opportunity, but in the short run, for you guys, give you guys an incredible opportunity for being here so early. It's going to make the value of our project grow dramatically, not having all those tokens out at once. And that's about as much as I can tell you about that, because I'm no expert. Let's see here. Chris says, so if I'm understanding the voting rewards, if John Smith's vote helps to win the final token that week, then he is airdropped X of the winning token. Okay, not only the final vote, but if he's one of the people who voted for that project that wins the vote, he and all the people who voted for that token will be airdropped that token, right? They'll be airdropped that token from the DGen wallet, and they'll be able to claim it in their back office. They'll be able to go back there and actually claim it and have access to that airdrop, which will come into them as how they actually earn that reward. So yeah, that's how it happens. So just picture this, if you don't know this already, Chris. 1% of every single transaction that ever occurs, buy, sell, even transfer, every one of those 1% transactions goes into the DGen wallet. Okay, and that wallet is going to grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And don't ask me the size of the wallet yet, because David hasn't released it from the Radiant pool. All I can tell you is when he first showed the value of what we considered 1% from the Radiant pool way back, I mean, this was several months back, it was around $34,000 in value at the time. But you also have to keep in mind what's a little bit deflating about that is that that's when we had a tremendous amount of volume from the launch, but also the Solana token itself has dropped in value. That was its value in Solana because it's all in Solana, right? So that particular, because I know this, I've seen this, I'm going to answer this question even though I don't see it right now. I'm going to answer it right now because I've seen it a few times and haven't had a chance to answer it, is that that particular DGen wallet value will be revealed, don't worry. And then from every election thereafter, you guys are going to know exactly what's in that wallet every single election, no matter what. You're going to see it, you're going to watch it grow, and you're going to be able to help us build towards the biggest, fattest DGen wallet we can between now and the next election, because we want to have the biggest impact for the community and for the token project that we elect. Okay, that's the purpose of it, right? We're going to do this together. Okay. And so all of that will be revealed, total transparency once everything's in order. So don't worry, it's all in the works. And that's the most I can tell you about that, because I would have to just estimate right now. I would have to say, well, 1% of all the transactions minus whatever Solana value was from then to now. I don't have a number yet, but David's going to be bringing that out. So don't worry. You guys will know soon enough, and you'll know before the first election ends. Okay. Don't worry. Let's see. And if I skipped a question, I apologize. Just ask it again. But Alex says, when is the $99 window closing to be a founding member in the affiliate program? We think it's going to be 72 hours from tomorrow night when we announce nominations are open. So that's what we think. That's the plan. Now, if something changes between now and then, David's going to have a reason for it. But that's what you can expect, which means you need to be prepared for that. Because if you and your friends want to be founders, you definitely want to get them in before the window closes, because that will be the end. It will not be opened again. Once the founders' positions are closed, that's it. The ship has sailed. And now, to be a premium member, it's going to be $249 up front and $149 annually. Okay? So that is definitely something you do not want to miss the value of that, because you will be a lifetime premium member as a founder for just $99 one time. So don't miss that. All right, let me look. What other questions do we have? Oh, it looks like Lori already answered it. Good job, Lori. Always on the ball. Okay, Ellsworth, how many pre-launch projects will we see per month? 25, up to 12. Actually, that's a good question, Ellsworth. I mean, you're not going to see 25 initially, because it's going to take a while to build it up. Like, the bigger our community gets, obviously, the more we're going to attract pre-launch projects. So we haven't even opened that up yet. But when it opens up, that's a really good question. I think the goal is to have a maximum of 25. But that's a really good question, and I think that David can answer that better than me at this point. So hold on to that question. That's as good as I can answer it at this moment. Let's see, Kat. How long will we have from the time 25 tokens are nominated that we will be able to do our research on each one? Well, typically, first of all, Kat, realize you can start now. Okay, and our vote's not going to be until February 7th. So at 7 p.m. Eastern on February 7th, which is a Saturday, there will be no more nominations allowed. So between now and then is when you can actually begin looking. And I would say this, when you're looking at, and I'm going to put this in the tutorial as well, but when you're looking for projects and you want to nominate a project, obviously don't go with the first one that you think is really cool. Like, you might find one real early on and think, man, this is awesome. And you get this emotional feeling like, I want to go out. I'm going to nominate this project. I'm going to hurry up and nominate it. I recommend that you kind of start to keep a list. And when you get closer towards the time when, the election is coming, then you want to choose from that list. And that way you'll have the best possible project you think you can nominate, because the last thing you want to do is nominate a project on Monday and then see another project where you're like, oh man, I wish I would have nominated that one, right? So we don't want that to happen. And so that's just a little advice on that, just something I thought ahead on. I hope that makes sense. Question, okay, Brett, question about your suggestion on having one wallet for Sosana and one for all tokens. If we vote for the winning project, our winnings will be airdropped to our wallet, that is correct, on record, which holds our Sosana, that is true. That makes it difficult to have separate wallets. Am I missing something? You're not missing anything, Brett. All I would tell you is that everything you do with that wallet should be Sosana driven. If you're going to have a lot of tokens. Now, this isn't for everybody, but this is for the person who says, man, I want to dig into this thing. I want a lot of tokens. I want to nominate projects, or I want to vote for projects. And I just suggest, it is just a suggestion. Okay. It's not like, I don't know what you call it. It's not mandatory. It's not, I don't know. It's just a suggestion. Okay. Put it that way, for lack of a better term. And I want you to take that suggestion and think about it, because I really think this thing's going to blow up. And I really think, as early as you are right now, you want to protect what you have, right? And so by making that wallet an exclusive wallet that is all just having to do with Sosana activity, which means connecting to the DApp, receiving airdrops, buying and selling Sosana tokens, I suggest having one token for that purpose. And another reason why, and I don't know if everybody here knows this, but I'm going to make sure that you know it. if let's say you've been an affiliate for months, right? And for some reason that wallet gets compromised, just know that the smart contract is set up to where that wallet cannot be changed. Okay. So even if you had an organization of hundreds of people in your group and you're like, man, my wallet got compromised, I need to change my wallet. I'm telling you, you're going to have to sign up again with a new wallet. Okay. That's another reason why I'm telling you guys to protect what you have. Okay. When you guys become founders and you've got your wallet attached to that founder position, that's the only wallet you'll ever have for that position. Okay. It cannot be changed. The smart contract won't allow it. We made sure to lock down that security so that no one could take possession of your account and change that wallet or make any changes or potentially compromise it through our system. Like, we're blameless. So we made it almost like the way non-custodial wallets make their wallets, right? Phantom is going to say, you got your seed phrase. If you lose your seed phrase, man, you're out of luck. It's, we can't retrieve it for you. It's the same principle with Sosana. We cannot change your wallet for you if it gets compromised. We can't do it. Okay. We've set it up that way. We've made it so that it's not a matter of choice. We have set it in motion. We simply cannot make that change. So just know that going in. And that's another reason why I tell you guys to try and make all of your Sosana activities. Don't connect that Sosana wallet to anything else except the Sosana dApp and how you're going to interact with Sosana projects. And if you want to sell some of your airdrops, if you want to, you can sell them right out of the Phantom wallet, which is perfectly safe. Or you can take the chance and you could connect that wallet to an exchange like Jupiter, for instance, or Radium. I like Jupiter the best, but if you're going to do that, let me tell you something. I had a friend of mine, I've known him for a few years now. He told me just the other day that he thought he connected his wallet to Jupiter and it was actually a different website. And as a result of that, it drained his tokens. It just took everything from him. Okay, probably about $2,500 worth of crypto. Took it completely out of his wallet. And this is a guy that, man, I got to tell you, this guy knows crypto. Like, he's been around for a long time. So why do I throw out that blanket statement of making your Phantom wallet that you have your Sosana tokens in, making it exclusive just for the purposes of, matter of fact, and I'll tell you as far as I go. With my Phantom wallets, I've got multiple wallets, right? Some of them I have mobile, and some of them I have on my Chrome browser. The ones I have on my Chrome browser, right? And I haven't even started receiving my airdrop yet. I haven't got any tokens from the team distribution yet. That hasn't even started for me. But I already made a decision that once that starts, and you guys know I can't even participate in the voting. I'm jealous of you guys, honestly. I'm jealous of the fact that you guys get to vote, you get to nominate. I can't tell you how fun I think that would be to do it. It's like one of my own creations, right? I came up with this idea, this concept of voting and everything, and I don't even get to participate. Why? Because I'm blameless, folks. I'm not going to have anything to do with the election process, with nominating tokens, because it's a conflict of interest for me. I can't do it, right? I built this system for you guys, right? But even for me, I will not interact those wallets, even browsing. Like, I'm going to have. It's just because it's so valuable to me that I'm going to have my own Chrome profile that is specifically just for that Sosana wallet, and it's not even going to be used. Phantom wallet, I should say, that holds Sosana, but it's not even going to be used to browse the internet. Like, I will not even be going to other websites from that browser. That's how secure I want it to be. I'm going to make it impossible. I'm going to unsync it so that it can't be shared with any other device, which makes it impossible. Even if someone stole my Chrome profile somehow, some way, which would be very difficult to do because I've got it protected with 2FA, right? Well, let's just say for some reason someone stole it, got it on another device, they would have no access to my Phantom wallet because it's not synced. It's not synced to that other device. So they can't pull up anything, any extensions that are on my main device that I don't sync with any other device, right? That's how exclusive I am. I can tell you right now, I will not interact with anything. I won't connect that wallet to anything. I will not browse the internet with that Chrome profile. That's just me. Now, I'm not telling you guys that you have to do that, but that's just, man, I've been scammed enough times, guys. I got more war stories than you would care to know. And I've lost a lot of money from scams. I really have, because that's what happens in this industry when you're learning. And I didn't have anybody to stop me and tell me, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. I had to learn the hard way in many cases. I mean, I have learned from other people, but there's just a lot of things that nobody told me. I have never actually seen it, and I'm going to be putting out a fan. I had it, man. Oh, I'm still kicking myself for this, but I had and I know it's a long video. You guys are going to hear this be like 27 minutes. Yeah, I had a 27-minute video put together for the community that specifically talked about everything I knew about how to keep your Phantom wallet safe and secure. I'm going to have to redo that tutorial soon, right? I'm going to have to do that. That's going to go onto our YouTube channel. But that's going to come after the tutorial that I do tomorrow, which will come out tomorrow, on how to find quality projects, which, as I want to reiterate, is the beginning of what I consider is probably going to be 3 phases, at least minimum, where I'm going to be sending that out. It'll be phase 1, and then I'll send out phase 2, maybe a little bit more in depth on how to find quality projects, and then probably a phase 3 down the road, who knows when, right? That's kind of what I'm looking at. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me get to the next question. I kind of rambled there for a bit. Sorry. Okay.
No problem, man. I'm excited too.
I appreciate it, Puffin. You're in there answering questions too. I appreciate it, buddy. Okay, someone's playing golf. Don't need to answer that one. All right. Okay, here we go. Chris Hoover, where will the tutorials be posted? On our YouTube channel, not on the website. It will be on our YouTube channel. If you haven't gone to our YouTube channel before, you can literally look up on YouTube Sosana Token channel. I can try to, matter of fact, I'll try to do it for you. I'll put it in the Telegram unless someone beats me to it. Let's see if someone can beat me to it. I'll try to go to our YouTube channel. Professor usually beats me at stuff like this, but I don't think he's around. See if I can take advantage here. Sosana Token channel, there it is. I pulled it up. I'm going to send you the link. This is our channel. I'm going to reply to you there. Let's see. There you go. That's our youtube.com/@Sosana Token. And there will be more and more and more videos posted there as much as I can. I haven't been posting them for a while, but I will be getting into that as much as I can. I just want to, my goal with all those videos, everything that's in the Sosana Token channel, is to just try to enable every Sosana member to be the best Sosana member they could possibly be. Not only for themselves, but also more importantly for the community. Because the better member you are, the better it is for you, and everybody in the community can benefit. Because what are we here to do? Find quality projects. What do I want to enable you to do? What I want to enable you to do is find quality projects, right? And to help the community in the process. Because if you're good, if the better you are at finding quality projects, the better you're going to be at helping bring out those nominations, right? So our goal is to help you as much as we possibly can. And let me tell you, I got some pretty cool friends and some pretty neat places that I'm talking to right now to try and put together these tutorials. And I think I'm going to bring you guys some really good stuff. So I hope that if you're serious about getting nominations, that you'll really take to heart these tutorials that I send out. And again, those of you that are experts that know way more than I do, I know you're out there, make sure that you come to me in a direct message and say, Mark, man, you're forgetting one of the best things ever. Check this out. And I'll look at it. And if it looks awesome, I'm going to put it in the next tutorial, right? That is if I don't have to replace the one that I did. Okay. So just know that. Let's see. When will Sosana hit 1K? Man, I don't know. Your guess might be as good as mine, but will it happen? I think so. But no one's got a crystal ball. No one knows when it's going to happen. Let's get to $1, $2, $3, $10, and we'll start talking about $1,000. Let's get beyond it, right? Let's get to a place one step at a time. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate the faith that you have in me. But you know what? I have faith in you guys too. We're a family. We're here. I know that this project couldn't exist without David, without me, without Brian, without our dev team, without Keith, without the professor. But it also can't exist without you. because unless you're here participating in everything we've laid out for you, it can't happen without you either. So we have faith in you. That's why we're doing this. We're doing this because we believe that you guys are going to really take to this and take advantage of it, and you're gonna do some amazing things with it. So, but I appreciate that. I really do. The professor is showing he is muted. Yes, he is, and I think that's by choice. Professor, give me a thumbs up if you want to unmute. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, he's muted. I know. I want to hear from him too, but we didn't get to tonight. I don't know why he was calling on his cell phone. Oh man. No, they ain't working either, huh? Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, you are Chris. Okay, we'll be sure to apply for it when we open it up. I think initially with these onboarding instructors and like certified trainers, there's going to be different types. There's going to be people that are just there to help people on board because they just really want to help the community and they can get paid for doing it. I also think that we've made the onboard process really, really simple, so a lot of people aren't going to need help with that. But certified trainers is a whole other ballgame. You know, certified trainers is going to be something that you're going to have to get trained and qualify for, so that you can actually help people, not just when it comes to onboarding, but also when it comes to just the basic functions of being in crypto and just things that they need to know, right? That people will come to our community and have to learn about all kinds of things, you know? And so I think that's going to be really interesting, all part of the education process. Again, it all gets back to helping every single member in the Sosana community be the best member they can possibly be. Because if you're good, we're good, right? That's what it's about. We want quality nominations, and it's going to be patient with the process. It's just going to get better and better. The bigger we get, the more minds that we have, the more amazing people that we'll be attracted to our community, right? I can't wait to see that happen. We've already got some pretty amazing people, but I'm pretty sure we haven't seen the best of the best yet. I'm telling you. And I include that. I include myself in there, Keith, Professor, all those people out there. You guys heard from Kevin. I mean, Kevin's an experienced investor too. And I'm telling you, we are all going to benefit. Every last one of us are going to benefit from new people coming into this community, bringing their quality self and implementing what they know to share projects, to share knowledge, to share all kinds of things that we're all going to benefit from. And that's what this is all about. It makes it so special. That's what I love. Okay. Don't see any other questions here. Okay, here's one. The last one here. Alex says, for the benefit, I think you mean of new members and everyone, can you please provide any other benefits to being a founding affiliate member besides the nominating, voting, and initial $99 fee that includes the KYC fee? I'm sure many are on the fence, unsure if they should become a founding member or not. If you already have a tutorial or video explaining all the benefits, may I suggest that video be pinned in the Telegram? Okay, excellent. Okay. Or it's been uploaded on YouTube. Okay, there is the napkin presentation. That is one thing, but there's so much more. The thing is, Alex, I will tell you one thing that should, I can't say that it will, but I will say it should. I will tell you one thing that should make every single person in here that wants to participate in the voting process want to be a founding member. And that is to be able to vote for pre-launch projects. Because if you want to vote for, if you're here and you're excited about voting for live projects that are coming out on the, that are already out on the Solana network, that are newer projects, newer communities, you know, projects that we want to vote for, wouldn't you also want to benefit from having access to the nominated pre-launch projects? Now, I know there's a lot more to it that, you know, we're going to outline all the benefits from A to Z for being an affiliate member and being a member of the community hub, like the safe haven that we have, like the better token bureau that people are going to get access to, the information and the education that you're going to get access to. All those things we're going to outline. But I just think just that one thing that I just said to you should make every single person that wants to vote and be a part of this Sosana journey want to be a founding member, because why wouldn't they also want to vote for pre-launch projects? Why wouldn't they? I mean, I just can't see anybody saying no to that. But that's just me. Maybe. Might just be me. Might be the professor. I know there's some other people that agree. All right, last question I'm going to answer because we're getting up to the top of the hour. Here we go. Chris Hoover has the last question. If John Smith nominates XYZ coin, then he can only vote for XYZ coin, or XYC, I guess, sorry, XYC. I don't know why I said Z. XYC. You got me on that one. Was that on purpose? Did you try to mess me up on that one? Just kidding. No, the thing is, yes, you're absolutely correct. And that's why I tell people, be careful for the projects that you nominate. Because, like I said, why is that there? That we want everybody to know that's going to nominate a project, that they, in their best interest, want to nominate a quality project. We don't want people coming in saying, you know what, I got $500 in Sosana. I might as well just throw in a project just to see if I get lucky. Let me go on the deck screener and look at like 50 projects on this list, just pull one out at random, throw it in there. No, that would just bring more shiny objects into the system, wouldn't it? And isn't that what we're trying to get away from? And so we want everybody that nominates their project to be something they truly have a genuine interest in them for themselves. They want that project to win. They believe in it because they would vote for that project. And it's probably a project that they also own a lot of tokens in already, right? They probably, man, I love this community. I'm also part of Sosana, but I just got to bring this project to the table. And that's why, you know, there's going to be no shortage of nominations once we're big enough as a community. The nominations are going to come flying. But the beautiful thing is that under that system, it's made so that it will hopefully be the most quality nominations. Okay. And I hope that brings this call to full circle. I'm going to be getting out the recording. Give me about 15 minutes. I will post this recorded call. I want to thank everybody for being here. Professor, I'm really sorry, but you got to fix that mic for tomorrow, man. You got to fix it. I'm not even going to be here tomorrow. I can tell you, I'm always gone on Wednesday nights, but Ryan will be here. He's going to be depending on you, Professor. He wants you to be here. Keith, you'll be here. And I will see you guys again Thursday night, but don't miss the call tomorrow night because I'm sure that David will be coming on and he'll be launching nominations. You guys aren't going to want to miss that either. So again, God bless everybody. You guys all have a great night. We'll see you on the next call.